Hey everyone, so I'm back, and as you probably guessed, we're back at step 1 again. So I went for my blood work on the 28th and it was negative, which I knew it was going to be negative, but I had to go get the blood work anyway to confirm it. Of course, I was really upset. I'm still upset, but I'm trying to stay positive so that we can start over and just have a good mindset going into this next round. I went for my first ultrasound yesterday. I'm so happy that my doctor is back. Like I said before, she was out on like a personal matter, so she's back now, and I'm so happy because it's just so much better when she's there. She just makes me feel better. She reassures me, and I just like when she's there. So I'm happy that she's back. I got to see her yesterday. I actually got to talk to her on the weekend. She had called me Friday the 28th when I had my blood work to tell me that it was negative, and I had missed her call. So I wanted to talk with her to discuss what the next steps would be, if we should change anything up, if we should keep doing what we're doing. So she was actually able to give me a call back on Saturday, which I was really surprised. I almost didn't answer because it said no caller ID, and then I said, you know what, it might be her, so I'm going to answer, and I'm so glad I did. And I'm so thankful that she called me on a weekend. It just shows like how supportive and how much she cares about her patients. So it just really made me feel good that she reached out on Saturday, so I wasn't lost over the whole weekend of what we're going to do next. So I talked with her. We decided that I am responding well to the Clomid. Even when I missed the doses, I still had a follicle growing, and she said it still looked really good, and I responded well to it. So she said we could stick with the Clomid, but we could increase the dosage. I was taking 100 milligrams a night for 5 nights last cycle, and then this cycle we're going to do 150 milligrams a night for 5 nights. So even though I respond well to the Clomid, this will just give a better chance at growing the follicles for an egg to mature and hopefully work this time. So we're going to increase the Clomid. We're going to still do the trigger shot. And originally when I talked to her, we were going to do another cycle of the timed intercourse just because of the cost factor of the IUI. But I just couldn't get the idea of doing an IUI out of my head. I just kept thinking like we need to try everything for the best possible chance, and the IUI does increase your chances. So I just couldn't get over the fact that we weren't going to do it. So we were trying to be financially responsible and wait until next month. If it didn't work, if the timed intercourse didn't work this month, we were going to wait till next month to do another IUI, where we could have saved up a little bit more and everything. But it's just really something in my heart that I feel like I need to do another IUI. So John was really supportive about that, and we decided that we're going to do the IUI. We'll make it work financially. We'll figure it out. So we are going to do the IUI. So I'll go back on Tuesday, February 8th to have my next ultrasound. My cat in the background. Hi, Lucky. So I'll go back on Tuesday to have my next ultrasound to see how the follicles are looking after finishing the Clomid. And then I'll probably go back like 2 days after that. Typically I go back to have it rechecked again. And I'm thinking the IUI probably will be at the end of next week or over the weekend, somewhere around there, if it's anything like the previous cycles have been of how the follicles grow. So that's when I'm predicting it's going to happen. But we'll see. Right now I'm in John's old office, so we actually had a project underway. We were building a temporary wall, temporary, not so temporary, wall in the garage for him to make an office down there. One, because in the future, when we finally do get pregnant, we're going to need this room again for a nursery. And we figured we would just start the garage office now because Noah's also been really loud lately, playing and just having fits and tantrums. He's at that stage. So it was really hard to try to keep him quiet while John is in a meeting or just working and not distracting him. So we finished the office down in the garage. It's really nice. We put like a carpet on the floor. He put some shelves on the wall. It's going to be like his little studio as well for him to make his videos. And it's just been really nice because I don't have to worry about keeping Noah so quiet because he can't hear him down in the garage. So eventually we would have had to make this move anyway because we do need to have this as the nursery. This started off as Noah's nursery. You can kind of see the little dinosaur legs in the background there. There's dinosaur stickers on the wall. And this was his nursery. And then we ended up moving him to the room next door because this room was getting too small for him and all his toys. He has too many toys. So then this turned into John's office for about a year or so, and now he's going to be working down in the garage. He's been down there for, it will be a week tomorrow, and it's been going really well. It's nice not having to worry about the noise and bothering him, and he's still home and close to us, so we can still visit him and everything. So that's been nice. I've been doing all right. I have my days. Some days I'll feel really good and feel like everything's going well and just be happy. And then days like today, I'm just kind of like in a blah mood and I'm thinking of all the negatives and like, what if the IUI doesn't work? And I just have to like try to change my mindset to stay positive because I know the negativity is not helping the situation. And I just need to stay positive and say, what if the IUI does work this time? I started seeing a holistic doctor. I had a consult on Monday, and I'm really excited to start working with him. And that's kind of something we were talking about. I have a lot of stress and anxiety, so we were talking about that, and he was saying, I have all these negative thoughts all the time that I need to turn it around and start thinking positive. So instead of thinking about all the negatives, what if this doesn't go this way or that doesn't go that way, try to think of it in a positive way and say, well, what if it does work? What if it does, everything goes how it should? So I've been trying to do that and not be so negative about everything, but it's kind of hard to stay hopeful when month after month it's not working, and we don't really have many more cycles left to try because this will be our 4th cycle doing the Clomid and the trigger shot. We did 2 timed intercourse, 1 IUI, and now we'll be doing another IUI. So this is the 4th cycle. My doctor said that I could do up to 6 cycles, and then after that, it's kind of like wasting your money because we would need to talk about different options and the possibility of IVF. So I really only have, we said 2 cycles. She said 6 at the beginning, but if it doesn't work this month or next month, we really need to take a look and discuss doing something different. But I'm trying not to think about that because I'm really hoping we don't have to go the IVF route. I'm not against doing IVF, but the cost of it is just way too much and we would never be able to afford it, at least not any time in the near future. So if that is going to be the way we have to go, then we're just going to have to try on our own for however long until we can come up with that money, if we even do. So I'm hoping that the IUI is going to work this month. I'm just trying to stay positive and think that it will. I mean, everything is looking like it should. I am ovulating. John's sperm analysis looks good. It's just a matter of the egg and the sperm meeting up now, and they just don't want to do that. So hopefully this month they will meet. Valentine's Day, right? Maybe the month of love will get them together. What else has been going on? I just been feeling blah and I don't know. But my Memmy did send me flowers today, so that did put a smile on my face and helped me cheer up a little bit. The weather definitely is not helping. I hate winter, I hate the cold, and now today it's raining, which some days I do like the rain. It's kind of relaxing, but can also be like a little depressing too, depending on the day. We've also been trying to just try to stay away from people right now, not really hang out with friends and family or large groups, just because we don't want to increase our risk of getting COVID. I can't risk getting COVID and not being able to go to my appointments or being able to do the IUI. So I know we can get COVID from anywhere, but we've been trying to even limit the amount we go out, which I don't like to go out right now anyway because of the cold. So it's a little bit easier, but we've been trying not to go out to as many stores and just stay home and stay away from people as much as possible so that we can reduce our risk of getting COVID. because this is just like such a crucial time, and I don't want to miss any of these appointments or not be able to do the IUI because we're sick. And yeah, that's everything I have for you right now, so I'll keep you updated when I can, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
You're nice and warm, aren't you?
Say frog.
Say frog.
Can you say frog?
Say frog.